Newsy, I'm Candace Avilés. The state of Mississippi has moved to execute its first female death row prisoner in 70 years. Mississippi Attorney General Jim Hood requested earlier this week that Michelle Byram be executed by lethal injection. The state Supreme Court has the final say on executions, so if it confirms the date, Byram will be the first woman to be put to death in Mississippi since 1944. According to the Jackson Free Press, Byram was given the death penalty back in November of 2000 for the murder of her husband. He was found shot to death in his home in June 1999 while Byram was in the hospital with double pneumonia. But there is a lot of evidence that suggests Byram is innocent and deserves a stay of execution. The most glaring of it all, the fact that Byram's son has confessed not once, not twice, but 4 times to murdering his father, who was reportedly abusive to both his son and wife, as The Atlantic points out. The Jackson Free Press published 3 letters smuggled to Byram's jail cell in which Edward Byram Jr. owned up to the killing. He also reportedly confessed once again to a court-appointed psychologist. But a jury has never heard any of his confessions. CNN reports Byram's inexperienced defense attorneys never had the confession letters entered into evidence, so Byram's son took a plea deal in exchange for a reduced prison sentence and testified against his mother. Byram was convicted based on the theory that she, her son, and one of his friends had paid someone to kill her husband so they could collect his life insurance money. She was the alleged mastermind. But as the Clarion Ledger points out, Byram only admitted guilt when police asked her if she was going to let her son take the blame for the murder. And now, Edward Byram Jr. is a free man, while his mother could be living some of her last days. If Michelle Byram is executed, she will be the 5th woman put to death in the past 10 years, but the Mississippi Supreme Court might not let that happen. A former state Supreme Court justice told CNN the majority of Mississippians support the death penalty because they think that people get fair trials and they think that they have competent attorneys representing them. In this case, she didn't have either one. No word on when the state Supreme Court will announce their decision on Byram's case. For Newsy, I'm Candace Avilés.